no new well, records, yeah, but this is not for that. It's just a test. Look, there's me. Oh, of course I'm not actually a duck. Sorry, disappointing. Um, oh god! Oh god! Oh dear! I wish I was, quite frankly. Half the time. Oh, oh no! He's. And then there's dodgy things with you hit something, you can get stuck for a bit, but really compromise your entire race straight away for the rest of the laps. And also, crash team racing tracks are generally a lot shorter than these ones. So, in the space of 3 laps in this, you probably finish the entire thing. And crash team racing in just 1 lap of MTR and MRT. I probably have had a few strokes, I just don't know those because I was thought with I and stuff. Oh, I shouldn't be talking about that. I'm kind of an idiot. But that's none of your business, of course. Who's that? Oh god, it's Bruno Briggs. Big Mouse. We couldn't even get Mickey Mouse out of the beast mouse called Bruno Briggs. I'd say he's the funniest character to get stuck in a cup because he's so fat. The cup comes up giant and fills the whole screen for several seconds. Oh. Oh. I mean, yeah, there isn't an awful lot to this game, but what there is pretty fun. When some people say the controls quite bad. I was thought maybe the case with direct, with the analog, I found it to be pretty. I found enough being able to go where I want to go pretty much without any problem whatsoever. So I guess it depends on the player though. So whether they, of course, each game you have to get good, so to speak, and learn tricks. But I've known the tricks for several years now. This game, of course, came out 20 years ago. It's the 20th anniversary. So, but it's time to start. That's perfect. Oh, look at the leader cup. Now, this track here is among the most challenging this time. We got away from them, so this was pretty easy this occasion. But just a few minutes ago, I was testing it with another traction, and I lost 3 times in a row before I won. The third time I managed to slip down to 4th place. I was catching them, but not quick enough, frankly. I'm not even going to go into what that stands for. Oh dear. Oh no, I've come on. So done. Front mountain, space mountain, the blizzard. Each remember, I'm not done. Oh my god, I've already done like most of them already. The rule is if I lose, I have to start again and try and win. until I win, sort of thing. What not many people know about leaf skiing is that in some of the races, oh god, I've gone the wrong way. Oh god, oh no. In some of the races, I have introduced very occasionally, very rarely, I've only go up against one other character. Normally the character that's on their home track. But I don't quite think it's as challenging as with all 6 characters on the track sometimes. Because you don't get spammed as much with acorns, which are the biggest killer of this game. Well, not obviously, but clearly. And there's a rocket here, but it's so terrible. It's barely worth having. Only if you're right up to another character, as I was there, is it actually of any use. And I love this music. It's generic rock music. Yeah, I might get copyrighted for some of the music here, because some of it is. Well, all of it will be copyrighted, except for this tune, of course. This is just a generic tune. And the interesting thing is that in the British version it has this tune on this track, but in the American version you get a different tune altogether. Still rock based. So the hilarious thing is, accidentally I ordered the American version by mistake. It didn't work in the PS1. It probably would have worked in the PS2 if the PS2 was working. So I think the PS2 can run different types of companies and that. But this is the PAL region. This is the PAL version. And it's been 7 years since I last played Versus Mood. So I last played this game, and it's been 13 since I last did a full playthrough of Adventure Mode. And this data here is using that data from 13 years ago. And I'll be using a completely different memory card as a Let's Play, with no data on, so it'll be oh dear, yes, from scratch. Not that this game takes a long time to complete. You can do it in, if you know what you're doing, a couple of hours. Maybe 5 hours, that's it. Because I think the coin tracks might give me a little difficulty. Oh dear God, I missed it. See, look, I can do tricks. Oh, the non-homing icons. One of the most useless weapons on the rockets. But you can fire them backwards, and when people are near you, you can. God, have you seen those cups? Oh, yeah. And yeah, the microphone does that echo thing. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna win. Yes, again. Congratulations. And you? No way. You lap record. Was that really quicker than the other one? Because sometimes it says you got a new lap record, and it replaces the other time. The other time's actually still a couple of seconds up on it. Yeah, this game does that. Or, not that lap records matter in a car racing game. But, it's because I play the racing game. That's all. Right. Let's still go on mansion. Crew, Spice Caribbean, Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain first. And that's the only track where there's no machine parts to unlock, just the green things. So I just say all green things, all tracks will unlock this track. Oh dear God, this I actually like this track as a track. It's pretty good. And there's some nifty shortcuts, and I pretty much like everything about the track itself. But the music, that's my least favourite song on the game by quite a lot. So it really grates on you. And the fact is, it's not really a proper song. It just has this woman screaming over and over again. Pretty damn irritating. Especially you have to do the track multiple times. But you probably won't. Oh, where is it? Come on. Oh, yeah. So it's a cool shortcut. Save a few seconds. Oh my god. So, I'm not sure which volume to speak at, because, yeah. Because I found out, well, when I first started using the microphone, I was talking right into it, and that proved to be a mistake, because my voice was far too rough sounding and obnoxious sounding in a way that it sounded like I was shouting, but I wasn't really shouting. I was just talking loudly. And then as I got used to using it, I learned to go further away from it, and obviously the commentary is more coherent as a result of that. But I'm still the same guy. I'm not that much more coherent than I was back in 2013, but when I started doing Red Legend, the only other Let's Play that Crystal Dynamics have done is Tomb Raider Legend. Oh my god! I've got to say, he looks awesome in the cut. He's so kind of cute looking, but kind of hilarious looking as well. So this shortcut is really great. It's hilarious when you see people doing like a Let's Play and they don't know about that shortcut and they go on it and it's not ready and stuff. It's funny because when you know everything, if somebody doesn't know what they're doing, oh dear. But yeah, shortcuts will knock several seconds off the left time, I'm not gonna lie. And so will having 10 points, just be much quicker with 10 points. But you're not any quicker, you have to like collect. So you're not any quicker if you have 9 coins, you have to collect 10 and then you'll be quicker. But if somebody knocks your coins out, you slow back down again. So you have to recollect them in order to Ooh. It is! That's incredible. That's a new lap record and a new track record. That said, I don't think I particularly liked this track back in the day, so I don't think I've done that many laps. Because the other day I broke the record while testing it by 20. And this is the lap record, not the track record. I managed to shave 21 seconds of it, so clearly I didn't have 10 coins back in the day. Well, it was only 21 seconds for that. But, yes. Oh. I'll have to say that was pretty special. So I've knocked a further 2 seconds off that, which means I've knocked 23 seconds off that. It was 1 minute 13 or something. 51. Fantastic. There's Chip. Some of the characters, they all have different laughs and stuff. And I really do appreciate the work that's going into that. But some of them are more irritating than others, and Chip's probably one of the most irritating because he goes, yeah, loudly every time you impersonate. I don't think Dale has different. I think Dale's far less annoying than Chip. Because there's a laugh, and I find that a lot more tolerable than Chip, so I kind of prefer Dale solely for that reason. There's no benefit really in which one you pick, obviously. But I think probably this track, Pirates of the Caribbean, probably the most ambitious graphically. Because if you look at the water effects and if you look at all of the stuff in the background, it's pretty nice looking. So. Personally, not my favourite track to race on. The song in the background is one of the better ones. That's an original one, but apparently it's from 1957. 1957. Which is about 63 years ago now. It was on for 33 this year, very soon. Still 32 at the moment. We're in March on 33. Of course, I was born 30 years after 1957, so yeah, that'll be 63 years old as students. The problem is, I don't think this is the full version of the tune, so you get like a repetitive loop. It's the case for pretty much every circuit, but Haunted Mansion, you actually get the full tune, which I greatly appreciate that. It's probably the best tune in the game. And it's probably my favourite track as well, so yeah. And as you know, there's Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The first one, I think, she sings this song. Because this game came out before, about 3 years before the first one. Imagine if you're incompetent somewhere and you went up to someone and go, I don't know why I said that. That's stupid. That's really stupid. I just don't know what to say really. Because I think I've said pretty much all there is to say about this. And for me, it's not wrong with the controls. The boost that you get could be a little tighter, like Crash Team Racing. But people say this game is too hard. Maybe for the age group that it is, but it's challenging, and I like that. If it was easy, it wouldn't be anywhere near as fun to play, in my opinion. But then again, if you take shortcuts, if you collect the coins, most of the time, even if you're just not especially good, but alright, you should win most of the time. And if you don't win, you can always try again. Why don't you? As I said on YouTube the other day. If someone was saying they were finding it too difficult than Pokemon, I don't know if they knew about the coins mission or the fact that the AI can't go through the ring shortcuts. Like, that's a big advantage for you, obviously. Ooh, lot records here. But it says there is. Sometimes it does say that, even though you haven't been this. I don't think that was intentional. I think that would be kind of technical fault. But left in. And some people find this is a small word show really irritating. Well, it's not my favourite song in the world. I find it pretty funny that it just loops around over and over again. Right. Then I believe that that's. I haven't been there. Oh, we have been. Yeah. So it's Jungle Cruise. So there's 2 more tracks left. It's taken me 43 minutes to show you them so far. Even though I haven't restarted any of them because I've managed to win all of them with this strategy. When I was test playing it, I wasn't recording, I wasn't this dominant somehow. But yeah, it's just contriving to make the video more boring than it should be. But never mind. I do know what I'm doing with my shortcuts and the coins. I don't always get it right though. Sometimes I completely. There's occasions where I hang back so I can collect the coins, and then if something goes wrong, you can be left too far back to catch up. You can lose the race. Just being out at idiots. Or Jiminy Cricket. This race should be challenging because Jiminy Cricket does tend to be one of the better opponents. He doesn't have any home tracks really, but often when you're on a home, our characters' home track tend to be much stronger than they are everywhere else, comparatively. So, oh god, this track, Jungle Cruise, again, it's not my favourite. I'd rate it about the same as Pirates of the Caribbean, slightly lower because Pirates of the Caribbean does look a bit nicer. But I probably, of the water tracks, Splash Mountain is the one, even though it's got the worst music on it. But you have the option to turn the music off if it becomes too much. And I like the track for Jungle Cruise, yeah. It's not my favourite song, per se. It's not as good as Dinosaur, it's not as good as Haunted Mansion. And it's not as good as Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's a nice ambient soundtrack to it. Oh! Oh no! God! Oh god! It's all gone wrong! You've got turned into a frog on the shortcut. Oh fuck! Oh dear! Oh no, I'm full off. Alright, this should be entertaining. How many times will it take to meet a witness? I think I've blown it completely now. 6. Despite the fact that there's 4 shown, there are 6 contenders. Every adventure will round except for when there's 2, which is very rare. You don't get any extra for winning those races, it's just extra flavouring to the game, extra things to do. Not many people know that actually is the case, but you have to have experienced it to say anything else. How am I back in the lead? I lost the shitload at the time. Oh well. If you get turned into a frog in here, it's pretty much disastrous. But this track is one of the worst when it comes to winning trophies because it's sort of all over the place here. And it's very easy to get your card stuck while it's trying to get it. So there's that. I'll take this way this time because I haven't shown you the swears of yes. Oh. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Yes, I've done it once again. And there are a few ducks in this game. There's at least 3 ducks. There's Zud here, there's Oran Carlot, and there's Tiara Donald. The Baron Carlot just looks like a snowball with a hat on. I can't believe this. This road travel one way and everything. Without having to attempt it multiple times. Just to make it look easier than it is. Just way often it isn't always. But at least Jungle Cruise provided me with sort of a situation where I nearly could have lost the race solo, but I still won anyway. No, this track, this is my favourite. I'd say Splash Mountain and Dinosaur probably rival it very closely. This was always my favourite growing up at first, but it's the end 20 years ago, so what have I done with my life to be recording it? That's Disney Racing Logical Racing Tour. It's been done, and to be honest, it's been done by several experts. So the chances of this doing any better than Silent Hill 2 are very slim indeed. Especially since more people have heard of Silent Hill 2 than this. But the problem with Silent Hill, I had the same problem because being an old school expert, all of the games have already been done at some point. So I've got several hundred people, and it can be very difficult to get. I know a shortcut. It can be very difficult to actually know how to compete. And with bigger let's players, it's just not possible. You'll just lose views trying to get even less views than you normally do. Oh. But I enjoy doing it. There's no money in it. It's a small channel, but I enjoy doing it. I poured money into it. There's no money in there. So it's a bit, should I really be doing this? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. But if I'd set my channel up like 2006, I reckon I'd have a few thousand subscribers. Absolutely. That's just the way of it. It's a lot more hard now to succeed on YouTube. Especially in gaming, to be honest, because PewDiePie is the biggest gamer on YouTube. If you try to compete with him, you're an idiot. You won't succeed. Unless you're a celebrity or starts a YouTube channel, you're pretty much guaranteed to get all the views just because of your fame. It's like Nick or Rosberg. Tired, being a Formula 1 driver, they're doing. In my opinion, that's a bit boring. I would have wanted to see that. I could have been Lewis Hamilton defending my title, but whatever. They're on. And this track, it's got like 3 different singers singing the same verse, but I mean the song of this track is the race track. I do tend to call songs tracks for some reason. Not dominating, yeah. Sure, let's stop and let them catch up. No, I'm not gonna fucking do that. Fuck that. Many things, but in racing games, I'm not a very courteous person. When a bit of a soul loser, I'm like, no, do justice. God. The only problem is when you bomb into stuff, absolutely destroy this by getting stuck in things. But I do like the noise it makes when you do it, so like I said, it's just a short teaser of what's to come. I'm gonna win like 5 miles as well. I still can't beat me on the record here. 1 minute 1.0. In time trial mode, I got within half a second. admittedly, but as I said, often it can be easier to break the records in adventure mode because you get the speed from the balloons as well as the speed traps. So yeah, that about sums up this video, and I'll be seeing you very soon, of course, the proper doing the Let's Play, and there'll be more insight to offer undoubtedly. So take care, and I'll see you then.